two backcourts, Doris. This should be a very exciting matchup.
And you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Randall in at the center, locking down the middle. From deep, Brunson kept alive. Hart the pass to Randall. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Banked in off the glass.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Halliburton. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Anunoby a screen on Halliburton. A three ball. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Inside. Anunoby passes to Randall. 6 to shoot. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Turner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Brunson, good.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Pacers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Knocked away. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Hart, wide open. He fired. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Over in the corner, Turner. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. No one near Randall as he lets it go. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
To the inside, Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Down low. Some nice passing by New York here. And here is DiVincenzo. Randall from outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Outside Mathurin. Turner with a screen on Hart. Here's Mathurin. Out to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
Randall a screen on Halliburton. And here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The pass to Halliburton. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And Randall throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Outside Mathurin. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. There's a good screen. Pass to Nemo. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. Here's DiVincenzo. Over Halliburton. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. That's in the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Anunoby, good.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Mathurin attacking. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson surveying the D. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson against Halliburton. Outside for Randall. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pass to Anunoby. Turner against Randall. Out to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Fires the 3. The rebound by Turner. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on Hart. Turner against Randall. Siakam left side. Picked his pocket. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. Here's Randall. And he drops it in from the low post. Randall's got the lead up to 9 now for New York.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Mathurin finds Siakam. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Eldor's thinking about last season for the Knicks. Clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Turner.
Turner's ability to knock down the three is absolutely critical. His confidence from beyond the arc is remarkable.
Randall passes to Hart. Now, Anunoby. He's got 6, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
Here's Halliburton. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Runs in the pass to Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for DiVincenzo. Driving to the basket. Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton for 3. They get it back. The pass to Turner. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Turner's got 9.
Miles Turner covered tightly, but nonetheless scores it. That is really well done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson goes in. Turner with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Now here's Brunson. T right on him. Here's Hart. Randall from outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Bojan Bogdanovic. He's out there with Alec Burks. Shake Milton is out there with Mitchell Robinson. And it's McBride in at the point. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Robinson misses with greater penalties attached to those take fouls doors. How do you think that rule change has panned out?
Well, you saw the players adjust quite quickly to this rule change, frankly. It's opened up the floor, created a better product aesthetically. We want fast pace, show off all that athleticism, a perfect implementation of a rules change.
Second team foul.
Here's Nesmith. Smith with a screen on Milton. Here's Nesmith, and it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Now off the inbound, and then Toppin with the jam. Knicks trail by 4. Here's McBride. Pass to Burks. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass.
Really confident handle from Alec Burks. How about the ability to get into the teeth of the defense?
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. People look and say we're fun to watch. He's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. To the middle. Back to Robinson. He gets it in there. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
I'll tell you, a level of toughness on display from Mitchell Robinson. Send a message, young sir.
Smith right side. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pacers have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Nesmith. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Nesmith has got 4 this quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Now the Pacers moving it up. The dish to Walker. And finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Burks the pass to Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Smith outside. Smith with a screen on Milton. Nesmith can't get it to go. New York trailing. Burks looking around. Here's McBride, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Pacers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appear to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Here's Robinson. No good on the shot. Smith with the defensive effort. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Indiana moving it around. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. Pacers with the rebound. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Toppin. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Toppin's got the lead up to 5 now for Indiana. Milton with it. He's picked up by Walker. Outside for Robinson. Toppin against Burks. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Here's Toppin. That one goes in, and it's 9 points for Obi Toppin.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Sinks the triple.
You give Alec Burks a little daylight. This guy is ready to fire.
McConnell kicks to Smith. Now, here's McConnell. Still yet to score. And there it is for him. And the Pacers lead by 4.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Boy, remarkable watching Alec Burks power through the defense.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Pacers lead by 2. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. Then it's Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. On the wing, Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high release point jump shot.
Knicks trail by 3. Anunoby is screen on Halliburton. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Brunson goes in. 3-pointer, Randall. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mathurin with the ball. Halliburton outside. And he converts the layup.
My goodness, what a triple drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
To the middle. And Randall throws it down.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's Brunson outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Halliburton, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
To the inside. Here's Randall. Out to Brunson. Randall, a screen on Halliburton. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's been off.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area, it's a sweet spot.
Knicks trail by 6. They get it back, so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Brunson. Randall with a screen for Brunson. Passes it to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Over Halliburton. Anunoby kicks to DiVincenzo. Anunoby with the screen for DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Out to Brunson. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Brunson. And finally, that one's good. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Down low, here's Siakam. That ball, nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 4 assists now tonight. Anunoby a screen on Halliburton. Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Yes, that goes in.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton right side. Over in the corner, Mathurin. It's rebounded by New York.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
DiVincenzo passes to Brunson. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Going inside. Now, here's Anunoby. Not a lot of room. And he banks in the layup. Now, just a 2-point Indiana lead.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
And that one sent the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And here's Brunson outside. Good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
Here's Siakam. It's stolen by Randall. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Hart the pass to Randall. To take the lead. Anunoby in the corner. On the wing, DiVincenzo. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby a screen on Siakam. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. New York calls timeout. They trail by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And here's Brunson outside. Misses the 3. Halliburton for 3, and the miss. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are...
row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
Looking at the score. Are you kidding me? Wow, man.
These guys go flying through the air like that. I love it. McDaniels showing what he's got on the slam there.
Back to Halliburton. Conley looking for an opening. The three ball. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. McDaniels against Halliburton. Floats one, and it's good on the layup.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
Conley goes in. And he was fouled. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People.
Previous play, 2 shots.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Look, so they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Nembhard. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns for three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
When you got a big guy like Towns that can hit from long range, I think it makes your whole team harder to defend.
And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible. Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Halliburton for three. Indiana again missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Edwards a screen on Siakam. The kick out to Edwards. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Gobert. The shot no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. Halliburton right side. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Nembhard. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And the toughness McDaniels plays with is impressive. He doesn't back down from any defender inside.
That one misses. One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
Turner finds Halliburton. Back to Turner. Up and over Conley. Nice shot by Turner.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
And there's a pick. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the three. The rebound by Turner. Indiana trailing here. Here's Siakam. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
A gritty play by Siakam. Absorbs the foul and still gets his shot to go.
And the free throw, no good. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, BA, they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Mathurin. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Siakam outside. Inside. Rebound Minnesota.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. There's the three. Sinks the tray. Edwards got his third basket of the night.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
And Siakam with the jam.
Wow. Siakam putting something extra on that one. Just a gifted player with style and substance.
And here's Edwards outside. Unable to get that one. Indiana has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with a screen on Edwards. Back to Siakam. Turner with it. Defended by Gobert. Siakam outside. Three-pointer Mathurin. Always a nice way to start and makes his first one.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. So it's the Pacers now, trailing by 2. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against McDaniels. Halliburton on the attack. Turner passes to Nembhard. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The T-Wolves on top. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
They've got Benedict Mathurin, Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley finds Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Beating the buzzer just by a whisker. Edwards with the flair for the dramatic.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Anthony Edwards carries a swagger about him. He said, quote, "I am the most confident person in the world. I've always felt like I'm the best at everything I did." Coach Finch said, quote, "He is super confident, he's real, and he's genuine. A lot of guys have a confidence that hides in insecurity. He is not that. He knows who he is as a person and as a player." Brian?
Yeah, great point. Thank you, Allie. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Back to Siakam. Over to the left wing. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got his first bucket in this one. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game when you look at the totality of what shot making is. There's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has. How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. Siakam with a screen on McDaniels. Back to Halliburton. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Edwards. And it's blocked.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Picked by Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Daniels. Now here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert showing some mobility. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. And has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
Here's Edwards. Gobert passes to Conley. And he lobs it up to the rim.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
Halliburton for 3. Again, Halliburton missing. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the T-Wolves. 6-point lead. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Into the lane. Mathurin with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Mathurin's got his second bucket on the night.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Turner, a screen on McDaniels. 4-3. Here's Nembhard. And some nice defense there to end the quarter.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Monte Morris. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the small forward. McConnell, good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Mathurin. Down low. Here's Minot. Back to Alexander Walker. 3 on the clock. Pass to Minot from deep. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Well, Indiana shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie.
Personal foul.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Anderson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket.
What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Exactly. He's playing aggressively right away here in the second half.
Pacers foul. Walker. First personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, the fighting spirit Naz Reid brings to this game is really something, Clark.
Yeah, I tell you, he's a guy that is dynamic and electric, plays with great passion, and has a way of getting everybody fired up. He's an injection of energy for his team and the buildings he plays in.
Reid passes to Anderson. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Toppin. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Toppin's got his first points of the game.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Anderson passes to Morris. And here's Reid. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Anderson. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For Indiana, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact and he dishes it out.
Reid, a screen on McConnell. Morris passes to Anderson. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Now here's Morris. Anderson with a screen on McConnell. Morris for 3. Anderson for 3. The Pacers pull it in.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Smith passes to Walker. Outside Mathurin. To the paint. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Reid. Tipped away. To the inside. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Alexander Walker. Looking to end the run. And Toppin pulls it down. For Indiana, they've gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Anderson with a screen on Mathurin. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I mean, just so alert with his head on a swivel. Walker able to find the open man.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Mathurin.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Morris, a screen on McConnell. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Walker.
Really good stuff there as Smith capped off the break.
Minnesota's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Here's Anderson to the wing, right side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Minnesota. Naz Reid. 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Turner, a screen on McDaniels. 2 on the clock. Halliburton goes up top to throw it down.
Halliburton, such a special player, and his rush hour handles, round out his game.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Miles Turner out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with it. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Up and in on the layup.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Nembhard, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Siakam. Down low. Nembhard, good. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Halliburton left side. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. 6 to shoot. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Conley against Halliburton. It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. And Siakam with the slam.
Yeah, going up and finishing. Tremendous display of athleticism by Siakam.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards. And Turner with the block. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Number 27, Rudy Gobert.
So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 14. Here's Edwards. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. Just seems like he needs a playmaker or 2 around Anthony Edwards.
That's a pretty good observation, B.A. I mean, there's no doubting Anthony Edwards stardom. I mean, he's going to be one of the better players of this era, I would think. But you're right. He needs help. It's a team game. He can't do it alone.
Shot clock at 5. Halliburton misses.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Conley finds Towns. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Right side Edwards. And it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Pass to Turner. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Towns down low. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Oh! Easy 2 for Gobert.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Halliburton, pass to Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. All sorts of time. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Here's Halliburton on the take. Outside Matherin. Halliburton, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Turner from downtown. Rebound Minnesota.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And here's Edwards outside. Siakam pulls down the board. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They're leading by 8. Halliburton on the attack. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Conley passes to Edwards. Here's McDaniels. He's covered by Matherin. McDaniels against Matherin. Pass to Towns. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. Here's the three. Misses the shot. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on If You Like High Flying Affairs. Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the one. Up top, Randall, defended by Towns. Randall a screen on Edwards. Lets the three fly, and there's Randall on the assist by Brunson.
Randall's teammates loving seeing this. Shots like this are helping out this offense. He's taking the lead.
Knicks lead 3-0.
Edwards looking it over. Off target from outside.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Randall with a screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Not a big part of Brunson's game behind the line, but he can knock him down.
And here we look at Hartenstein. He can do a little bit of everything for you.
Hartenstein, probably the biggest skill he has that I see often is the playmaking ability. So he'll rebound and be physical, but all of a sudden, sneak a pass in there with a great assist.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. And here are the Knicks now. Randall a screen on Conley. Launches it. And another three for New York.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And unbothered by the contact inside, Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. That shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley against DiVincenzo. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson surveying the D. And there's the pass to Hartenstein. They set the pick to the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards dishes to Towns, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Towns, a screen on Brunson. Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Randall, a screen on Edwards. Randall outside. Anunoby with it. Working on McDaniels. Here's Hartenstein. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves trail by 5. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Stolen by Brunson. 3-pointer. Pass to Hartenstein. New York moving it around. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Towns finds Conley. Anunoby against Edwards. And the basket by Gobert.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Edwards. There's the pass to Hartenstein. They set the pick. Here's DiVincenzo. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley against Brunson. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. And Edwards launches it from deep. Can't connect from long distance.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. New York ahead. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. 17-9. Edwards against Anunoby. And finished off by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Randall right side. Here's Hartenstein.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
The physicality Randall plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
Passes it to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And the dunk by Towns.
And I like that. Edwards comes off the pick, keeps his options open, and then just makes the right read.
Randall, a screen on Edwards. Brunson goes in. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Towns kicks to McDaniels. Carries it from 3-point range. McDaniels got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Out to the right wing. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall not giving up on that play. Smells that one out. Grabs the ball. And gets 2 more.
Gobert the screen. Takes the 3. Out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Conley the pass to Towns. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target from 3-point range. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
.153 left in the first half. Misses off the left iron. The Knicks leading by 6. Thompson with it. Conley picks him up. To the paint. Here's Hartenstein. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Anunoby against Edwards. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark year in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing.
Towns a screen on Anunoby. Clock at 6. And Edwards with the stuff.
And he can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
Over in the corner, Randall. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. From the arc. Hartenstein can't get it to go. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. Edwards against Anunoby. Outside, Towns. Edwards a screen on Randall. Towns for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brunson finds Randall. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And how about Randall just collecting and absorbing that hit and still fights to get a shot off.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Bounds down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Edwards. Driving in. Makes it off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead. But thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Morris. Naj Reid out there with Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. Achua kicks to Hart. Back to Achua. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Pass to Morris. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morris has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota. Outside, Bogdanovich. Hart with the screen for Bogdanovich. He takes it in, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, you want to run Bogdanovich off the shot, but man, he can also drive it.
Morris outside. Back to Reid. Pass to Minot. Offline with his 3. The Knicks leading by 5. Bogdanovich with a screen on Morris. McBride. And it's off from 3-point range. Morris with the ball. And Burks picks him up defensively. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, and sees the floor remarkably well.
He's off on the second. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Morris checked in for Minnesota. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Good on the 3-point shot. Burks has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The shot's good.
Scanning the floor, Morris sees a big hole and makes the pass.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
The kick out to Anderson. Shoots the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Anderson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo, getting one off.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And Morris is the kind of guy who occasionally you trust him to run the offense through, and you hope he avoids mistakes.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. McBride passes to Bogdanovich, and no good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Anderson outside. To the tie. Some solid defense from Hart. New York's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. The pass to McBride. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Passes to Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Morris. 5 to shoot. And Reed has it in the corner. And here's Moore outside. The Timberwolves again can't hit. New York leading by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Into the lane. Burks' shot is good. Burks has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Reed the pass to Anderson. Back to Reed. Now here is Morris. Defense right on him. Morris with a screen on Bogdanovich. Pass to Reed. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And we've reached the end of the third. New York ahead. They lead by 6. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Up front, it's Randall at the 4 and Hartenstein at the 5. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Back to DiVincenzo. Brunson with it. Picked up by Edwards. 2 points. That one goes. And the Knicks lead by 9.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Edwards kicks to McDaniels. They grab their own miss.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Brunson against Edwards. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Brunson with it. Pass to Hartenstein. Randall outside. New York needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off inside. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards a screen on Brunson. Now the pass to McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. Towns dishes to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Drains the three-pointer.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Dishes it to Randall. Randall is doubled. Anunoby has the open look. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 6 points for OG Anunoby.
Knicks lead 48-41.
Anunoby against Edwards. Gobert in the corner. The dish to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Brunson kicks to Randall. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 4. Towns, no luck. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Randall. Anunoby passes to Hartenstein. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
What a fantastic finish there on the break.
Man, what about that pass? Eyes in the back of my head. Delivers it right on the money.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Anunoby. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And he overshot that one, missing. The Knicks leading by 6. There's the pass to Hartenstein. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
You can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Screen by McDaniel. Towns wide open. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Unreal. Big Cat, one of the game's great scorers, also deadly in the clutch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert brings the double team. Hartenstein.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Randall outside. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Towns, the screen. Gobert finds McDaniel. Back to Gobert. Right side, Towns. Here's Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's the Knicks with the win. It was up for... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
something we're seeing a little more of lately.
And you know this league is a copycat league, and right now the trend is about teams looking for size and skill. Big guys who can pretty much do everything. That's the thing about the NBA. It's always adapting and always evolving.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And here are the Knicks to the paint. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Turner, a screen on Hart. Halliburton for three. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Brunson. First quarter of play, a minute in. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, just masterful use of the pick and roll by Jalen Brunson. Shot ready as soon as he wants to let it fly.
Outside Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Another shot. He takes it in, and he lays it up and in.
I love that from Mathurin. Don't settle for the jumper. Take it to the rim.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged. And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Turner. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And it's Randall. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
Defensive foul charged to Miles Turner.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
At the line,
Previous play is
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses. You know, Doris, looking at this current Knicks team, you think they are poised for a big run?
Well, if you look back at their history, the Knicks have had a lot of players past their prime. This version of the Knicks is a lot younger, and I like what they've done with their roster. So, are they poised for a big run? We'll see. This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Randall. Drives to the hoop. And it's Randall with the jam.
Wow, Julius Randall with a little flavor on the finish.
Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Brunson finds Hart. No good on the three. The Pacers have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam, and he gets it to go. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
J.C. Siakam has added strength, so tough to contain. He doesn't mind a little contact, folks.
Pass to Brunson. Here's Randall. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Hard against Halliburton. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Nembhard inside. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Hart from long range.
defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Randall on the screen. Brunson passes to Randall. Brunson against Halliburton. Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. Yes, it's good. Brunson's got 6.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nembhard. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Brunson surveys. Right side Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for New York.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
OG Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Brunson in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Anunoby. Back to Randall. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Knocks down the long J. He's got 9.
Well, you've got to be decisive in catch-and-shoot situations, and Julius Randle leaves no doubt.
With his size and skill set, Julius Randle can be a walking mismatch.
You put a big man on him, and he will blow right by him. Now, if you go small, he'll drag him to the block. So when Randle is focused and involved, he is a monster to deal with.
Nice shot by Turner.
We've seen Turner make these shots consistently. Covered, uncovered, it doesn't matter. The guy's automatic.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the Knicks, another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Brunson finds Anunoby. Outside Hart to the inside. Outside Brunson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Randall on the screen. Puts up a 3. Pass to Brunson. Randall with it. 5 to shoot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
14.
Siakam against Anunoby. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on DiVincenzo. Knocks it down from distance. Mathurin's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Brunson outside. Brunson missing again. Indiana trailing here. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Yeah, Mathurin, that time from the corner, you've got to be able to bury that consistently.
Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Randall. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 7 tonight.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Halliburton driving in. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Randall, a screen on Halliburton. Randall outside. And it's Randall with the jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, diversity is certainly valued in the NBA, but Commissioner Adam Silver said we should have more women coaches. We should have a female head coach right now. We should have more women referees. As much as we've led in certain areas, we're a bit behind in this area. It's something we're working very hard on. Brian?
All right, great point there, Allie. Good stuff. We appreciate it. Hart finds Brunson. Brunson, tough one up close.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Hart. Here's Siakam inside. Tipped. And they're pushing it up. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
32 seconds left in the first half. Anunoby.
Well, there's tremendous defensive versatility with Pascal Siakam. He's got reach, he's got length, he's got timing, and he's got quickness.
The 3, Mathurin. They grab their own miss. Siakam, the pass to Nemo. Siakam with a screen on Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Brunson rushes in, lays it up, and banks it in. Brunson's got 13 now.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Julius Randle has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. They've got Jalen Smith. Neesmith out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Walker. And it's Toppin in at the 3. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls. So they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
And here's McConnell. And there's the lob. Stolen by Burks. It's a one-on-one situation. Milton for 3. The shot off that time. Here's Toppin. And he jams it home with authority.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Achua. Burks against Walker. Back to Achua. Oh, he tries a 3. Smith with the rebound. And for Indiana, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And here's Toppin from the arc. It's rebounded by McBride.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, Burke showing he's more than just a scorer. Terrific pass to his teammate.
McConnell passes to Walker. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Achua with a screen on Walker. Here's Bogdanovich. Now Achua.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Milton passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Burks goes in. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Now, if you see Burks with a lane to the rim, he's going to flush it with power.
Driving inside. Pass to Walker. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Outside Burks. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years, Doris.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Pass to Achua. Smith against Bogdanovich. Here's Achua. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Achua's got 5 now.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
To the paint. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's McBride. He's marked by McConnell. Achua for 3. It's hauled in by McConnell. The Pacers have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Toppin finds Smith to the wing on the left. Now here's Walker. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It goes on Shake Milton.
And Walker is a big guy and fantastic at using his muscle to gut through tight coverage.
.43 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Burks. Pass to McBride. Back to Burks. Going inside. And it's good. 2 points. Burks has got 6 in the quarter.
But terrific quickness. The burst of Alec Burks, looking strong inside.
Picked by Smith. Toppin outside. Back to Smith. Neesmith passes to Walker. With 1 on the clock. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Knicks. 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now a timeout called by New York.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
Allie, thank you. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's Hart in at the three, small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Halliburton, a screen on Brunson. Nembhard. He drops in the layup for two.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
The Knicks with the lead. Randle, a screen on Halliburton. It's stolen by Halliburton. Fast break, here we go. And then Turner with the dunk.
If you find the defense sleeping, Miles Turner has the length and athleticism to make that look easy.
Pass to Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Brunson with it. Siakam covering. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. 5 on the clock. Randle, a screen on Siakam. Anunoby passes to Randle. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the bucket counts. And he has ended a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
No foul. Previous plays, second team foul.
even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Grant, there is some magic here in New York. One of the best home court advantages in the NBA.
Well, B.A., you have to think about the history of this building. It's incredible. I mean, when the Knicks are playing even remotely well, this place is rocking.
Randle inside, defended by Halliburton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. Launches a three, which rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. It's Mathurin with a drive.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Randle, a screen on Halliburton. Outside Brunson. Pass to Randle. Wide open look. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
55-54.
To the left side wing. And here's Turner from the arc. Drains the triple. Turner's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Anunoby against Turner. Pass to Hart. Takes it inside. Count that bucket.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
Hart against Halliburton. To the middle. It's stolen by Hart. They set a pick. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most in the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Out to DiVincenzo. Randall on the screen. Pass to Hart. Randall inside. Here's DiVincenzo, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton surveys the floor. Oh, what a finish by Halliburton!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Hard against Matherin. Randall, a screen on Matherin. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Nembhard. Count it!
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Anunoby passes to Randall. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From outside the arc. And it's in. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton is a skilled free throw shooter. Pressure is on. Can he continue that theme? No, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical three-point cushion. What poise.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
With as much as Brunson handles the ball, he's going to find himself at the line in these key situations.
Now, this guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, Halliburton is a pretty exceptional free throw shooter. This trip shouldn't be difficult for him, but we'll see.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're down by 3. Just 4 seconds left to play in the fourth. Your thoughts, guys?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie
It's the NBA on 2K Sport. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Blocked again.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
Now, here is Halliburton. McDaniels defending. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
McDaniels, good, and the assist goes to Town.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Conley finds McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots it. Looking for McDaniels. He gets it there. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. On offense, here are the Pacers. They double-team Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Turner. Indiana moving it around. Down low. Nembhard's shot is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Edwards to the middle. There's the drive, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Halliburton on the wing. McDaniels defending. And Turner kicks to Halliburton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Misses the three. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, a 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
Towns gets to Conley. Into the lane and finished off by Gobert.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Out to Turner. Halliburton looking around. Back to Turner. The pass to Nembhard. That one wide left.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well. If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
And Walker throws it down hard.
No, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Here's Nemo over Conley. Hits the close-range jumper. Nemhard's got 6.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Minnesota.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Walker's shot is off. The Timberwolves shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Halliburton outside. Back to Turner, 18 feet out. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Town, allowing him to clamp down on the shoot.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Conley after Indiana gets the 3. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Nemo. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And it's Halliburton penetrating.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Conley's shot is off. Indiana trailing here. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Now here's Edwards, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. And Towns throws it down.
7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Back to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. Gobert in the corner. Outside, Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And he gets the bucket. Towns has got his second basket.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
Passes it to Turner. Walker looking for an opening. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Conley. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Turner for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 5. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Nice move, and he sinks the layup. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. But for any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
Pacers trail by 7. Screen by Siakam. On the wing, Turner. Fires from deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Edwards can't hit. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Shot's good by Walker.
For his size, Walker had great burst off the bounce.
Towns against Siakam. Edwards looking it over. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pacers trail by 4. Outside, Walker. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Halliburton passes to Walker. Down low, Towns with the steal. Outside, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
That's a part of his game that Towns has really developed in his time in the league, becoming a good passer.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Conley. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Edwards dishes to Conley. Back to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Halliburton.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has... I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Benedict Mathurin. They'll be topping out there with Neesmith. And it's Smith, and it's McConnell in at the point. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent, as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future. Persistence pays. Mathurin sticking with it, and he'll have a chance to add another at the line.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Here's Anderson, and that one drops. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Toppin, the shot from the low post is good. Toppin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and Tyrese Halliburton says one of the favorite parts about the way we're building the culture here is it's not just showing up for a game, that's it. Watch games, text about games, talk about games when we get to the arena. I just want to be around guys who love basketball and want to be great. Kevin?
Isn't that special, David? Hey, thanks for that report. Minnesota making a switch. Warren's checked in.
A solid defender and rebounder. I'm really impressed with Smith's growth thus far.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Warren. Inside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Anderson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Pacers trail by 3. And here's McConnell. Hasn't made one yet. Good D by Anderson. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
To the paint, here's Nesmith. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Morris against McConnell. Morris passes to Warren. And the 3 off target. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. And the wide open shot from McConnell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. To the wing right side. From outside, off the mark. Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
Morris looking over the floor, and Anderson has it in the corner. Now here's Reed. He's guarded closer. Back to Warren. Anderson finds Morris. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Smith with a screen on Morris for the tie. And McConnell with the lay-in. McConnell's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
With some arc, and it's laid up and in by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has? Showing off an exquisite touch.
Out to Smith. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clark, when you take a look at Jalen Smith, a big man who's a work in progress.
Really, I love what he offers defensively. He's pretty agile. Where he's a work in progress in my mind is when it comes to his jump shot. I think he's trying to be more consistent from behind the arc, and he will become that if he keeps working at it.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Edwards, feeds it to Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside Edwards. Gobert in the corner. To the left wing. Now here's McDaniels. He's got 8. Back to Gobert. Goes up the baseline.
Boy, you got to love the hustle from Smith. Really makes an impact at the defensive end.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. The pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Towns. And foul on the shot. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now. The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. And the shot is good.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Halliburton outside. Takes it inside. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
They want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's McDaniels, and he comes up with the deuce. McDaniels got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Basket good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Passes it to Towns. This one for 3. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Here's Walker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 4-point Pacer lead.
And when Walker has a game like this, you know he's going to do a little bit of everything.
Up top, Edwards. Siakam against Towns. Towns, a screen on Halliburton. Gobert in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Back to Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Back to McDaniel. And here's Edwards from the arc. Offensive rebound. Towns wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And we know how dangerous Halliburton is from the stripe. Not a guy you want to foul.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Alexander Walker. Gobert with the screen. Alexander Walker passes to Edwards. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Here's Halliburton. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Turner. Now, here's Halliburton. McDaniels defending. A floater.
The length of McDaniels. Big factor at both ends.
For three, Edwards. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just one.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, Halliburton. Here's Walker.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. It's good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Pass to Alexander Walker. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the...
Together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. And for Minnesota, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Facing off in this one, Brent, we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
Now here's Edwards. With the drive, they get it again. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Edwards. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brunson. Here he goes. Soft touch off the glass.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Hartenstein, down low. Just 5 to shoot. Randall on the screen. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. No good on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And when you foul Gobert, you really got to foul him, or he'll just power right through.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist. But he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Here's Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on McDaniels. And he can't get that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he drives in. Pass to Gobert. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Gobert's got 7.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 9-point game. Randall, a screen on Edwards. Up top, Randall. Can they get it? And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls,
the previous play is under review.
Policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And free throw's good from Anunoby. Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Inside. Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Brunson, and he makes it on the layup. Brunson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
And here's Edwards outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Lets the three fly. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Edwards has got 5 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Here's Alexander Walker. DiVincenzo covering. Here's Towns. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 6.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Back to Hartenstein. Randall outside. Shot clock at 6. Randall, a screen on Edwards. Here's Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Jacks up a 3. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Oh, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at small forward. Pass to Randall. Edwards against Brunson. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Here's Edwards. He has 7. Picked by Gobert. And Edwards, here we go. Back to Gobert. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
The fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today, need to study. Incredibly efficient and very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Brunson surveys. Pass to Hartenstein. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. Off target with the 3. And so Randall will bring it up for New York. They trail by 11. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Brunson outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. Kicks it out Towns. Back to Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Edwards for three. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
To the paint. Oh, deflected. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Randall, good. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns, rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Randall against Towns. Randall right side. Anunoby on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Brunson. Hartenstein a screen. Brunson misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Towns outside. This one for 3. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Towns. Towns has got his 4th assist with that last one. Randall on the screen. The drive by DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to Anunoby. That's tipped. Randall with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And here's Brunson from the arc. Randall on the screen. Brunson passes to Hartenstein. For 3, DiVincenzo. Goes back up. Hartenstein, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
New York has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Randall. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The T-Wolves on top, just dominating. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
T.J. Warren out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Monte Morris. And it's Moore in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, B.A. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Here's McBride, guarded by Morris. Outside Bogdanovich. And the Knicks, another three.
Total focus from Bogdanovic on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Minnesota shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Moore passes to Reed.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first. When the Knicks are good, Brent, it seems like they have that gritty defense-first mentality.
Yeah, BA 94 and 99, those finals teams were so great defensively for the New York Knicks. Kind of taking that in-your-face attitude and bringing it to the court to rough you up. Good recent Knicks teams have had that behind their coaching staff, and it's gotten them back in the right place.
Achua can't hit. Morris deciding where to go with it. Outside Warren. Morris, a screen on Bogdanovic. Morris can't throw down the putback. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 19-point game. Three-pointer, no good. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Morris. Reed sets a screen from the arc. That one's good from Morris. On the assist from Warren. Morris has gotten himself on the board with a three there. Here's McBride. Here's Bogdanovic. Uses the glass on the layup. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
For all the work he does on the perimeter, you can't forget about Bogdanovic inside.
Outside Warren. Outside Anderson. Back to Warren. Takes the three. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Burks finds Bogdanovic. There's a screen. To the inside. Here's Hart. He got a piece of it.
Good intensity on defense. Kyle Anderson using the length that time and timing it well to get the rejection.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Burks. Driving inside. And he converts the layup. Burks has got his first basket.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Nails it from 3.
Great vision from Morris. Makes the next pass. That's what you want.
A minute 22 left in the third. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Here's McBride, guarded by Morris. Hart against Anderson. Shot's good by Hart. Hart's gotten his first basket of the night.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Down low. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Morris. He's got 6. Here's Moore. It's stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Burks. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Reed passes to Moore. Reed, a screen on Burks. Here's Moore. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. A huge 24-point lead for them. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Brunson. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Hartenstein together down low. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. DiVincenzo, the pass to Hartenstein. Randall outside. Hartenstein a screen. No good on the three. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And so Towns nails them both. Here's Brunson. Randall on the screen. Brunson misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, oh, watch out.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Offensive board. Hartenstein. Brunson against Edwards. And that one's good for Brunson.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Minnesota shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Towns finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Anunoby. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. The three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Anunoby against Edwards. Beyond the arc. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Towns. From deep three-point range, the putback. It's good on the putback.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Brunson against Edwards. From about 16. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Pass to Edwards. McDaniels with it. Edwards a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Anunoby. Brunson up top. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
McDaniels, that's good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Hartenstein. Anunoby against McDaniels. Fires from deep. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass heating. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
A minute 37 left in the fourth. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Towns can't get it to go. And the Knicks shooting just 34% so far in this one. McDaniels against Anunoby. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Towns for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And here's Edwards outside. Hartenstein pulls it in. 19 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Anunoby can't get it to go. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. They set the pick. Towns for 3. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for